This is rhubarb from our snowy, blowy Montana. We're having snow right now, but I went and picked out this outside from our rhubarb plant. You eat the stalk, but the leaf is highly poisonous. Don't be scared off by that. I mean, tomato leaves are poisonous, and but we still eat the tomatoes, right? So just cut it off, and then you can throw it in your compost bin because studies have reported that it has no ill effects when it's dispersed and composted. So feel free to use it in your compost bin. It's just really a beautiful leaf, though. And you can actually use this as an insecticide because if you boil it and then dry it and powder it, it keeps away all the leaf bugs like aphids, slugs also, and it's amazing, a natural insecticide. Anyway, so you cut off the stalk, and this stalk has been used medicinally for centuries. It's an anti-infectant, antibacterial, it's an anti-allergy. It actually inhibits the staphylococcus, which is one variety creates strep throat. You can use it as to counteract indigestion. So if you just take a piece of the cold stalk and chew on it, better than Tums. So it's natural acidic, and some of our natural acidic fruits and vegetables, once you eat them, actually counterbalance the acids in your stomach. It's also extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids, magnesium, calcium, vitamin A, and K. So, you know, rhubarb doesn't get much attention, probably because it's really sour. So when you create recipes with it, you want to use some natural sugars. So you cut it off, and then it's got this little peel on it, so you want to peel off the red part. And I left one to show you. It peels off that easily, so that's nice. And then chop it up into little pieces, just because your blender might not be able to handle it if you have a simple blender like I do. And I'm going to make a smoothie with it today. And I've been drinking this smoothie like every other day because spring rhubarb is the best. You can, use rhubarb during the summer, but spring rhubarb is amazing. So I've got some water and a little bit of coconut juice in the blender already. You don't have to use coconut juice, but I happen to have some. So put in about a cup of water. And if you want to make it into, it is a green smoothie already, but if you want to make it even greener, you could add some celery. So that's what I'll add to it later. This is a very simple recipe. So just put in your rhubarb, and then cherries or strawberries or an orange. All of them's really good. This has some honey mixed in with it. I'll put in a little bit more here. So about a 1/4 cup. Sweetener. You do need that much because it's so tart. It'll make you feel like a little kid eating a tart fruit. And then I put in a little bit of rosemary, since I like rosemary, and this is my own recipe. And that's all you need. So the fruit, the rhubarb, and some sweetener and some water. And then we'll blend it. It blends pretty easily. And I'll stop it there because I'm going to add some celery to it in a little bit. But just to tell you that you could use just a 1/4 cup water and a tablespoon of chia seeds, and it makes a really delicious pudding. Or you could you could lay that down into a dish, which I've done before, and then top it with some ground raw oats and almonds and some kind of sweetener, so then you have like a cherry crumble. You could also add some liqueur to it, cherry or strawberry liqueur for a dessert. And these recipes are on my site at taichibosman.com/rawfoodblog.